Hi guys, this is the StarCraft noob trainer, and this is a Terran vs Protoss on the map Narasim Crypt, which is a new ladder map. And yeah, I think this is my first Terran vs Protoss on StarCraft 2. So this is gonna be a Terran vs Protoss tutorial, of course. This is me, the yellow Terran, and in the other corner there's the purple Protoss, who is actually a clanmate of mine, and he is in season 2. He was like around top 3 in diamond, so this is not going to be a super high class match, mainly because Terran is my worst race. But despite of that, I will show you a very interesting strategy, and in this strategy I will use the ghost to the most possible effectiveness. And you will see what I'll be doing. I'm taking the gas before the supply depot, because for the ghost build, of course, you need a lot of gas. And yeah, my opponent is going for a standard 13 gateway. You can of course build a 13 gateway against the Terran. No need for a 12 gate. Just you can get out your another probe before the gateway. And yeah, we both are scouting. I'll just switch to my vision now, despite there's nothing happening. And yeah, I'm trying to do a wall off, because I won't have many units early on, and I don't want any zealots or something like that rushing in. And I'm being only on one gas, because I took it so early that I will just have enough gas to do this ghost attack. And I'm getting a marine first, so I can kill this probe. And I see him. Yeah, this is a core. This is pretty standard, so he might be going for a 1 gate expansion. And he's blocking my tech lab. He was suspecting that because of the position of my barracks. And he has no second gas, so this is probably gonna be a 1 gate expansion from him, which is pretty standard. This is a normal map, but you can of course do a 1 gate expansion on this map. And he's trying to kill my SCV, and well, I was able to kill one probe here. It's a little bit sloppy by him, so after this one marine I will try to complete this wall off when I need the supply depot. Just see the sellouts here, so there's no threat near my base. And my Ghost Academy is finished, and at first I will be building, just look at the production tab, I will be doing the Ghost first, because I wanted to gather some energy, because I will then develop the cloaking ability for the ghost, and then I will go in and snipe some probes. This will be possible because he goes for a pretty fast expansion, and will try to defend it with gateway units, and he won't have his robotics in time. So he's just playing completely standard, and I'm using that to my advantage. And I'm getting here a bunker, because if he goes for a sudden push, I will be able to defend it with just a few units. And yeah, I could have taken already the second gas, but I think I'll go then for an expansion. So I build my command central in my base. And when this cloak ability is close to be done, I will go out with my ghost and try to sneak it near the opponent's base. Of course, you don't want to pass any watchtowers or something like that, because you don't want your opponent to see the ghost. Yeah, getting my expansions soon. Yeah, now I will add some barracks, so I can support this expansion and when it's done. And also an NG bay for upgrades and turrets if it goes for any DTs or something like that. Yeah, and I'm simply producing units now while I try to sneak that ghost in. Just let's see what he is doing. And as I suspected, he went for an expansion and added 2 gates now, so we will be able to defend it with 3 gates, so this is fairly standard. And we will be just adding more units, and my ghost probably will be more than effective. He's got 130 energy gathered, and if I switch to my vision, I'm pretty sure that he can see the ghost, and he tries to block his ramp so I can't get in his main and snipe the probes there. And the ghost 2-shots the probe, so that's just like a super early Benji. And you will be able to do a lot of damage with this. And now he's walling me. Of course the ghost does 20 damage against light units, so I will of course attack the zealots and reduce his army, so I have so my economy is probably ahead pretty soon. Well, he's one worker ahead, but I still have the advantage because I've got mules, and the toss with the chrono boost is supposed to have more workers than the Terran has. And yeah, he's doing a good job at blocking, still trying to kill those zealots. He should actually move them away. And my ghost still has 30 energy, so this was totally worth it. And yeah, I'm going for a pretty standard build here, so it's gonna be Marine Marauder and Medivacs, of course, with some ghosts in the mix. And then I will in the match I did this pretty spontaneously, but that's actually a super effective thing to do, and you will see what I mean when my push will happen. So if we look at the army tab, I'm ahead with 100, and my supplies, well, now my supply isn't ahead, so his supply is ahead. I did a lot of damage, so I've got a small edge over him. Of course he had this expansion pretty early, but with this strategy, if you sneak your ghost to the main, you can delay so much mine time and kill so many probes with it. And yeah, harvesting on 4 gas, but in the gas on the expansion I've got only 2 workers because I want to be able to support all those marauders and stuff. And of course getting the factory and the reactor simultaneously with the starport, so I will be able to build medivacs as soon as possible. And in the strategy, medivacs are not only used for healing but also for a very efficient drop, so I'm just building units to be able to do a pretty good push then. So he's got a pretty nice army mix, his robotics is already done, and he's going for Colossi, which is pretty standard versus Terran. And he's getting in an observer. So he's playing really standard, still now more gates are added. He's also being on 2 gas and has his bases pretty nice saturated. So we will see a Colossus from him pretty soon. And I built a turret there just to snipe this observer and to deny any possible DT harassment. And he's not in my vision now. I could EMP him, but suddenly he gets a little bit too close to my turret and I was able to kill it. And of course trying to pump medivacs to support my push, and I'm going out. And I see the zealot on the watchtower. I could have probably just killed it with a few units so he doesn't expect the push. So he will know that something is coming now. This zealot did what he was supposed to do, which is scouting. Of course he could have reacted super fast and ran away with it, but well, he didn't. And now the essential part of the push is going to come, and what I'm trying to do here is I will do a big drop in his main and simultaneously nuke his ramp with a cloaked ghost. So if he comes up, he sees the nuke and knows he can't go up and will go back then, and in this time I will be able to kill his main, or he will just run through and he will be nuked, and his army is doomed then. So these are the two options. Both are super effective for the Terran. And I'm just dropping those Marines and Marauders. And he came up, and some of his units lost their shields and also some of their lives. So the nuke wasn't super effective, but it did some damage. And now I'm trying to micro. I unfortunately forgot to research the stim, which is now it's done pretty soon. But with some nice EMPs, I had many ghosts in the mix and some good snipe shots on the salad. I was able to completely kill this army. Yeah, and he's pretty pissed off of that. Yeah, and this was it. Well, you know, this wasn't the best game maybe you've ever seen, because my Terran, I would consider it as maximum low masters or pretty high diamond level. So don't flame me for having some newbie macro. Right now I've got 1000 minerals, and well, I even took a third. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and see you in my next one. Goodbye.